time for Wake Up with Witcher. Here's meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center.
And good morning. Happy Tuesday. Grab your cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk about some weather forecasting, shall we, on this Tuesday morning? Not much to really talk about as nothing's really changed a whole lot here over the last couple of days, and really likely to be the case anyways here for the next few days as well. Let's start you off right now with a live look there in, how about this? All right, not my Google Analytics. We'll get the T-Dot cameras. There we go. That's a live look there at 40 and 75, the 640 interchange there, where 640 comes into Interstate 40, right around Western Avenue anyway. So traffic's running smoothly this morning. Current temperatures as the kids head off to school, are in the mid-40s and some 50s around the area. But as they head home from school today, it's going to be a gorgeous day. Now, numbers on the day yesterday, we actually had an above-average day in all locations, 78 in Knoxville. We were also at 78 in Tri-Cities. Chattanooga made it to 79 degrees, so we were running about 10 degrees above average in some locations, so it was a warm one for sure. All right, we're going to continue to see that warm weather pattern continue, so as we look ahead and talk about visibilities out there this morning, we do have a little bit of fog along the Tennessee-Kentucky border, but that should be about the extent of it. So if you travel, say Rutledge Pike, you'll probably run into a little bit of fog. Interstate 75 north into Campbell County out of Anderson County, you'll probably run into a little bit of fog, but fog is not a major player here this morning. Current temperatures are in the 40s and 50s, so it feels pretty good. When you look at the temperature difference, well, again, this morning we are running a little bit warmer than what we were yesterday morning. And so, again, that's really going to be the story here today. We're going to be running a little bit warmer throughout the afternoon. So lunchtime temperatures, anybody want to grab a partner, go round and round, I say. Grab a partner and grab a coworker, whatnot, and go have lunch together. It's going to be a perfect lunch hour to be outside. We're going to be in the mid to upper 60s at the lunch hour. Forecast highs, again, as the kids head home from school. As we get into the peak heating of the day, we're going to be in the upper 70s, pushing close to 80 across the Southern Valley. And so definitely an above average day. And a nice warm one. Yesterday felt amazing. But again, if you're going to be in the direct sunlight, it's going to have that warmer feel to the air. And that's going to make for a nice evening. Anybody here on the platform like to take evening after dinner walks with the family or with your spouse or maybe by yourself? Whether it be for exercise or just kind of get that digestion going before you head off to bed. Tonight's going to be a great night for a nice little walk around the neighborhood. 70 degrees by 7 o'clock. If you have outdoor plans, have outdoor events or practices or games here tonight, perfect night for some sports as well. I wanted to share a few photos. Big shout out to Sandra here this morning. She took her grandkids to the Nashville Zoo to enjoy Boo at the Zoo in Nashville. How cute are those little cuties right there? Sandra's looking good herself. And again, I showed you this yesterday, but I want you to share your photos with me. This was from Lee Bliss, who's on the platform. I'm not sure if he's joining us here yet this morning, but that's at the Municipal Golf Course in Knoxville. Nice little pops of color. It's been nice that we've had these nice, sunny, cool, comfortable, or pleasant afternoons. And the clear, crisp nights has really helped to pop some of those colors around town. So if you're joining me this morning and you want to upload some photos so I can share those with everybody else, it's easy to do so with the Witcher's Pictures link right there at the top of the app. Just click on that. You'll be able to upload a photo from your cell phone and or take a photo right there. And I'd love to see your fall photos. And, of course, I want to see the kiddos, too. A little costume contest, I suppose, if you will. All right, move right along. Let's talk about this big ridge of high pressure that's been dominating the weather pattern. Now, we do have a couple cold fronts on the way. One's coming through the middle part of the week as we get into our Wednesday, Thursday. It's moisture starved. The wind will pick up a little bit. The clouds will increase a little bit, but that's about the extent of it. We don't cool down behind this cold front, really. There's another one heading our way as we get into Friday and Saturday. That one's likely to bring us maybe a little bit of light rain or a couple of sprinkles. Again, generally speaking, it's going to be moisture starved. Now, it will bring us mostly cloudy, if not just rather overcast skies, I think, Friday night and through the day on Saturday. So really, generally speaking, we're not looking at much in the way of rain. Going about 10% Saturday and Sunday. But when you look at the Weather Prediction Center's outlook for rainfall over the next 7 days, it's not really going to add up to a whole lot around the entire region. So it's not great news because we're going to continue this dry weather pattern all the way through the end of the month. Maybe more seasonable weather as we get into the first, or at least precipitation anyways, when we get into the first week of November. However, notice the green off on the left-hand side of the screen. That I've looked at the long-range models, and it just doesn't look like we're going to see much. One model, the American model, actually has an area of low pressure that would be swinging its way right around Florida area and then up the southeastern coastline because of a trough swinging its way on through. and then may curve its way back towards North Carolina, which may start to spill in some rain showers. But again, we're talking like 2 weeks out. So generally speaking, in the short term, next week and a half, we're not looking at much in the way of rain, and likely the case over the next 2 weeks as well. Temperature-wise, we're going to be trending above average. Average high is 70 for this time of year. Sunny and 70. Just beautiful, right? We're going to be more average as we get into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So the weekend, we're going to be seeing more seasonable weather. But before we get there, we're going to continue to trend above average. All right, dew points will stay in the 40s and 50s. Their 4-hour morning lows will stay in the 40s and 50s all the way through Saturday. Sunday, Monday, our dew points come down just a little bit behind that weekend cold front. So some slightly drier air swings its way through, which should help to cool our morning low temperatures down into the 40s, likely Sunday and Monday. So it may be a little bit chillier Sunday, Monday morning, thanks to the frontal boundary swinging on through. All right, colder air is going to stay locked up across Canada. So this is what I'm talking about. This takes us all the way through October 31st, Halloween, okay? And watch the colder air. Just kind of get these little kinks to come across the northern tier, the Great Lakes area, the Pacific Northwest, the Rocky Mountains. But here across the southeastern U.S., it looks like high pressure is going to be the name of the game, which gives us the above average weather. And that's why the Climate Prediction Center is saying, yeah, the trend is looking likely to have above average temperatures for the end of the month and the start of November. So here's that 7-day forecast as we look at the next 7-day stretch. Perfect weather on the way. The coolest day is probably going to come through on Sunday, Monday, with temperature in the 60s and low 70s. But that's average for this time of year. Other than that, we're going to be trending above average before we even get there. And as I mentioned, not only can you use the East Tennessee Weather app for uploading pictures through the Witcher's Pictures link right there at the top of the app, but of course, you've got access to your daily forecast weather updates, 1 minute with Witcher, which I posted on social and sent out a push alert this morning. Let's say it's a great tool for if you're on the go, trying to get out of the house, trying to get the kids dressed for the day, you missed the forecast last night or at any point. Remember, the East Tennessee Weather app is going to be your one-stop shop for weather. It's clean, simple, efficient, easy to use. And also, if you've not updated the app yet, you may have noticed that we are going to, let's see if I can get myself back on camera here. There we go. You notice that when I do broadcast live, I am broadcasting right there at the top of the app. So my live updates go right there to the top of the app, which is really, really cool stuff to share with you. And again, that's going to be a great tool when severe weather hits or inclement weather hits. I'm doing live broadcasts. You'll front and center right there on the app. So great little update right there. All right, let's see. Witcher's Adventures yesterday. What did we do? I didn't do really much. Hung out with my mom, of course. Had lunch with her here. Just had some lunch, had several meetings to go to, and then the kids just played on their bicycles. Last night, I was cooking dinner, and what did I make? I made Philly cheesesteaks last night. Anyways, the kids were like, can we go on a picnic down the street by our bus stop? I was like, okay. So I handed them their plates of dinner. The neighbors and my kids went on their bicycles, went down the street, and had a nice little picnic at like 6:30 last night. I was like, you guys, go ahead. Sun's going down. That means you got to come back home soon. But so lots of fun. I love it when the kids just want to get outside and play constantly. That's what I love. I don't know why my name stayed up there the whole time, but it just is. It just is. Anyways, my name's going to stay up there the whole time. I'm getting an error message on one of my files, but hey, it's Taco Tuesday. What's up, Buck? How are you this morning? Headed to work? Have a great day, Katrina. Good morning, Debbie. We've got Katrina, Nancy. Nancy's joining us. Hey, we've got Dina on here as well. Good morning. How are you this morning? Let's see. What else? Tammy's loving this weather. Tammy says, I love this weather. Who does not love this weather, right? This is the perfect weather to get outside and just enjoy. I'm still viewing the comet every evening. Nice. Going to miss it once it's gone. I'm a space freak. You are. You wanted to be like an astronaut, didn't you, Julie? I believe you wanted to be an astronaut. The stars are gorgeous. And I do have a great photo to share with you. I don't know if he's uploaded it. I don't think he uploaded it to. Let me see if I can't get it on my phone. So Dwayne Foister, he's on the platform quite frequently, and he does a lot of great stuff. And he actually was at our first meet and greet, I think our only meet and greet that we've had so far. Julie, got a job for you. Let's have another meet and greet. How about this one? This one's coming in from Dwayne Foister, okay? D. Foister Photography. How cool is that picture? and he's got the Milky Way. What does he say? He's down. I can't remember which river that is, but and he has the comet right there in the sky. I mean, is that not the most perfect view ever? Big shout out to Dwayne this morning. I don't know if he's on the platform joining us this morning, but if he is, big shout out to him. Those are the kind of photos that you can upload through the Witcher's Pictures link using the East Tennessee Weather app, by the way. Super clean, simple, and efficient. And that's exactly what I want you to know. All right, so there we go. Now I got my name up. Now my name's not up and I'm full. Here we go. Isn't that a great photo, Julie? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Clinton Highway, early polling station was 30 minutes and voted. Vote, says Buck. Can't fix the problems without voting. That's true. We all think differently, so I know we're not supposed to talk politics. We're not talking politics on the show, but just remember that we can disagree and still be friends. It is the way the world works, right? So don't let politics get in the way of friendships and family and good times with the people that are around you, that surround you in your daily lives. Because we all have different opinions and we all think differently, and we're all progressing differently in our lives. You know, whether you're a small business owner to working for corporate America to just a day job, it does not matter. We're in this ship together. So don't argue over politics. It's not worth it. Coming from a poli-sci minor. Isn't that gorgeous, Jennifer? How are you this morning? Let's see. Did you get my email about the weekend? Also sent via Messenger just in case. Not quite sure I did. Maybe. See if I can find it on the email here. I don't. Don't forget, too, that I am raising money for the American Cancer Society. I do have a link on the app right there at the bottom of the app. So if you open up the app, you'll be able to see it right there at the bottom of the app. So don't forget to go go donate if you possibly can. We're raising money for breast cancer awareness and research here in East Tennessee. And this is what it looks like when you open up the app. That's why I said Witcher's Pictures is right there at the top right-hand side of the screen. Daily forecast, weather updates in the top left. But if you scroll down, I do have my daily blog, remember. There's my help me raise money. So if you click on that, you'll go to my platform. You'll go to my page for raising money. We're up to $4,700. Isn't that awesome? $4,700. What a good feat that is. I mean, every dollar counts, and all the money does stay here in East Tennessee. Yesterday, I had a chance to go over to the radio stations. Midwest Communications up on top of Sharps Hills, B97.5 and all those stations there. Did some radio bits yesterday. And so those radio bits you're going to hear on B97.5 and whatnot, talking about East Tennessee weather, talking about why I'm raising money for the American Cancer Society, how I lost my college roommate to breast cancer. You want to hear a bad story and help you? Let me pull out some Let me pull on some heartstrings here for just a second. Not going to try to be a Debbie Downer because wake up with Witcher is always fun. And I'm not a Debbie Downer by any stretch of the imagination, but a sad, sad story. And part of the reason why I am raising money for the American Cancer Society when they asked me to do this is because my college roommate, one of my best friends in college, he dated a girl for 4 years all through college. She was my roommate for 1 year because we lived in a house of like 8 or 9 people. Anyways, a long story short, just probably, I don't know, it's probably been about 10 years now. I found out that she had one of the rarest forms of breast cancer. She was pregnant with quadruplets. No, not quadruplets. She had, what is it? Quadruplets. No, that's 4. Anyways, 3 babies. I'm blanking on the word here. Triplets. That's the word. Triplets. Let's say the gerbil was just like, do you see the papers coming out of the back of my head? Like the old card catalog was squirting out of the back of my head. I think was trying to find the word. Triplets. She was literally pregnant with triplets. Gave birth. The kids were like maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months old. That's it. And she lost her battle with breast cancer. Is that not the saddest thing ever? I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here, but that is why I'm raising money. My dad's wife was diagnosed with breast cancer as well. She's in remission. She's doing great, but I think we all know somebody that has been affected by breast cancer or some sort of cancer. So again, I'm raising money. Go to my app, scroll to the bottom, click on the link, help raise some good money. And my goal is $5,000. Well, my goal was $2,500. We've surpassed that. Now my goal is $5,000. So we're at $4,775. If you can find a few bucks in your back pocket, I really would. It would be greatly appreciated. And again, all that money does stay right here in East Tennessee. Let's see. Tiffany says, I'm off today. This weather beautiful. And you should go play outside, Tiffany. How's everybody over there? Glass Pros? Would you tell them I said hello, please? Let's see. Exactly. But go vote. Your vote does count. Absolutely it does. Jerry says, beautiful picture. Good morning. Yeah, super sad for those kids. I mean, and just think about the husband. Brand new dad of triplets. And you lose your wife? Terrible, terrible. Katrina says, let's raise some money. Let's raise the roof, my friend, shall we? The roof is on fire. Coffee this morning. It's a cinnamon something. I don't know what it is. Cinnamon something. It's pretty good. All right, guess what time it is? Come on. I know Katrina's got to go to work. Other people have to go to work. I'm going to take you outside for just a second. Live look there from Union County. Beautiful start to the day. No issues from Union County this morning, and it's going to be an absolutely picture-perfect day. So today is October 22nd. Can you believe it's already October 22nd? Absolutely mind-blowing. So today we're going to be celebrating birthdays and events. So happy birthday. Anybody celebrating a birthday today? Make it the best day. Hopefully you have the best birthday today. It's actual National Tavern-Style Pizza Day. Ooh, who doesn't love some tavern-style pizza? I do. So good. It's National Make a Dog's Day. Oh, yay! They make our day every day. And by the way, I didn't know this during the broadcast yesterday morning, but Stella, our oldest dog, who's like, 3? If my wife's on here, maybe she can help me out. I think she's 3. She had a birthday yesterday. So the kids gave her a little extra love and some extra treats. Happy birthday, Stella. It's National Color Day, and it's National Nut Day, which a lot of folks have allergies to nuts. Let's see what else is on the International Caps Lock Day. International Stuttering Awareness Day. We've got Christopher. Okay, I don't know what that is. Scar Appreciation Day. I've got plenty of scars. I've had plenty of boo-boos in my days. I've got a scar under there. That one was, I was eating popcorn as a little kid. We were watching a movie and I reached over to get some popcorn. We used to wear my dad's like extra large t-shirts as our like PJs. And I reached over and my feet got caught. Boom. Down goes a witcher right on the coffee table. Sliced it right open. Had to go to the doctor. Worst experience of my life. I remember it like it was yesterday. They had to strap me down on the table. Because the way I saw it, and I could be totally wrong. You know how like it's all about perception, right? When you're a little kid, sometimes your perception is different. But the way I saw it is the doctor did not let the numbing medicine, the Novocaine, set in before he started stitching. So he started stitching, and I was freaking out. So they had to strap me down on the table for him to stitch it up. That's the way I remember it. My mom's probably got a different story, I'm sure. Anyways, appreciate your scars. You know what I call those? I call those life war wounds. It's all about life, right? Life war wounds. That's what they are. Don't be afraid of your scars. Embrace them. I've got another one. I sliced my head from here to here. When I was going into kindergarten, I was dared to climb a windmill in our backyard, in our neighbor's backyard. The wind was calm. Big old gust of wind came up. Things started spinning. Sliced my head from here to here. Not deep enough for stitches, but deep enough to put a compression bandage on it. I've got a scar on my hand because right there, sliced my hand open working at the car wash in high school. Let's see, where else do I have scars? Oh, I have a scar right here. You can't really see it now because it blends in with my wrinkles. Scar right here. That was, I fell during, I think I told you the story, during Sadie Hawkins, where the women asked the men, the girls asked the boys to dance. They took us ice skating. A friend of mine was teaching me how to hockey stop, and I went flying over, landed on the ice, busted my eye open, missed the dance and missed the dinner because spent the rest of the night at the ER with my girlfriend. She actually came with me at the time. And I had big old stitches right there. So I've had stitches like never broken a bone. Knock on wood. Never have broken a bone. Always wanted to, but I don't know why. Because when you're a kid, you want to do weird things, right? Like you want to cast. Tiffany says, that means a lot. My dad just finished his chemo. Congratulations to your dad. 2 years of chemo for brain cancer. We're doing great at Glass Pros. I will tell everyone you said hello. Well, we're big shout out to your dad. Again, give him lots of hugs, right? And lots of love. You know, my mom's birthday is this year. She's 80 years old this year. Isn't that not mind-blowing? But she's doing great. She's doing great. She looks great. She's doing great. She's getting around great. At 80 years old, hey, I'm good with that. Good job, Mom. So go give your parents a big old hug. You like Scar Appreciation Day? I wouldn't be here without most of mine. That's the truth. I have most of my scars from my ex-husband, and geez, I'm so sorry about that, Krista. That's no good. But you know what? You've moved on, and you are a brave woman, and you're a strong woman. We're proud of you because you've been losing weight. You've been taking care of yourself. You got a baby on the way. It's awesome. Good morning, RD. How are you this morning? It is 7:21. It's a beautiful start to the day. And there, my friends, is our show. So we're going to cue the music. We're going to wrap things up this morning. Of course, if you missed any of the forecast at the very beginning, I will send you back to the 24-hour channel, as I always do. And again, you can catch this. If you need to hit the road, you can remember, you can join the conversation on YouTube, Facebook. But if you want to just watch the program, make sure you go update your apps, okay? The new app update is out, so go to the App Store, update it. If you're not seeing the video of my broadcast right now, live at the top, which also switches over to the 24-hour weather channel once the broadcast goes off. Front and center, all the time, East Tennessee weather, trying to give you the information that you want, that you need every single day, as clean, efficient, and easy as possible. Remember, you should never pay for weather information. It is free on our cell phones. But those aren't necessarily the best apps in the world. Gives you the day parts and whatnot. Fine. But it never gives you the rest of the story. And that's what East Tennessee weather does. Gives you the entire package right there from your fingertips. Of course, online at eastTNweather.com. Remember, I'm on Roku TV, Amazon Fire. If you have smart TVs at your house, you can download the East Tennessee Weather app right there on the big screen. How cool is that? And then have it on the small screen so you can tune in to the conversation and chime in, right? East Tennessee Weather, it is everywhere. All right, my friends, we sure hope you have a great day. We're going to send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. And as we do so, just think about the people that are around you. Think about politics. We're all in this together. We all think differently, but do get out and go vote. And if you got a couple bucks in your back pocket, go to the East Tennessee Weather app. Scroll down to the bottom. I'm raising money for breast cancer awareness and research, and the money stays right here in East Tennessee. I'm at $4,700, and my goal is $500. Just a few extra bucks. We got to keep going, my friends. Got to keep going. All right, have a great day. Here's more on your forecast from yours truly.
From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your morning weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
And good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. Sure hope you have a great day today. It's going to be another gorgeous day. Not much change in the forecast. We start the morning off with temperatures in the 40s, even a few pockets of 50s around the area. But as we head through the day today, it's going to be a nice afternoon. Once again, lunchtime temperatures back in the mid to upper 60s. So enjoy that. Even Cumberland County could be pushing close to 70 degrees here just for the lunch hour. So this is a great patio lunch hour to get out and enjoy. And another fantastic afternoon if the kids have any outdoor sports or practices, or if you have any outdoor plans here this afternoon, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s. So similar to what we had yesterday, that's going to make for a nice evening tonight. By 7 o'clock, we'll dip down to about 70 degrees. All right. I wanted to share some photos before we talk about the big picture weather pattern. This was Saunders Smith. She was with her grandkids over in Nashville for Boo at the Zoo. And look at these cutie kids. No doubt about that. And then, of course, we had some great fall photos already starting to come on in. Lee Bliss at the Knoxville Municipal Golf Course. And now's a good time to tell you that, hey, listen, if you want to join the conversation with your photos, I would love for you to share your fall photos, your kids getting ready for Halloween, you can do so easily with the Witcher's Pictures link using the East Tennessee Weather app. If you don't have the app, download it today. It's a free app, and it gives you all weather all the time for us here in East Tennessee. All right, now let's go back to the big picture, and a ridge of high pressure continues to dominate the weather pattern. We do have a cold front on the way Wednesday into Thursday. The cold front's going to bring us a bit of a breeze, a few clouds, but it's a dry cold front. High pressure builds in back behind that cold front, and another frontal boundary heads our way, but again, relatively moisture starved. As we get into our Friday and Saturday, it's likely to give us partly to mostly cloudy skies, a little bit of a breeze, but again, not really looking at a huge chance for a lot of rain. We'll go about 10% chance for Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to be about the extent of it. But the Weather Prediction Center is saying, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot around the area. And the Climate Prediction Center is jumping on board saying, I think we're going to stay pretty dry here through the end of the month and likely for the first part of November. Now, notice the rain chances back off to our west as we go from the 30th through the November 5th. I've looked at some of the long-range model forecasts, and it still does not look like much in the way of rain is going to be heading our way. Temperature-wise, average is 70 degrees, generally speaking. We'll cut East Tennessee in the middle, but we're going to be generally speaking above average. Behind the frontal boundary as we get into our Saturday and Sunday, that'll drop our temperatures back close to those seasonal averages. So a nice weekend indeed. Our dew points are going to stay elevated into the 40s and 50s for the most part. Sunday may dip down to about 39 or so. That will allow our morning low temperatures to come down when the dew points fall. And that's why as we get into our Sunday, Monday, low temperatures will likely be in the 40s. But until we get there, we'll be in the upper 40s to low to mid 50s. And our average low for this time of year is 47 degrees. On the big picture, colder air stays to our north. So this is going to take us all the way through Halloween. And I wanted to show you the fact that our jet stream's way up to our north. Yeah, we get a few kinks here or there, but it's not going to do much for us. And so because the jet stream stays locked up to our north and not affecting us here in the southeastern U.S., that means we are going to continue to see above average temperatures. And the Climate Prediction Center over the next 6 to 10, 8 to 14 days out is saying likely the case for above average temperatures. So I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of rainfall, and I don't think that we're going to see necessarily any big cool downs heading our way over the next couple of weeks or so. When you look at your 7-day forecast, you'll see those temperatures stay well above average. We're going to be in the 60s, 70s, even Chattanooga and the Southern Valley in the 80s. As I mentioned before, you can share your photos with the Witchers through the East Tennessee Weather app using the Witchers Pictures link. Of course, you can always get your daily forecast weather updates, 1 minute with Witcher, access to the 24-hour weather channel, the only 24-hour weather channel here in East Tennessee, plus current conditions, 7 days, and day parts. You name it, you can get it right there at your fingertips, and it's 100% free, and it's for us right here in East Tennessee. This is East Tennessee Weather, weather when you want it. Have a great day.